beach episode here. I go to the beach every once in a while because Louisiana doesn't have any good beaches at all. I mean, they have beaches, but just not good beaches. Anyhow, so I went to Texas, tried some beaches there, had some fun. Went to Florida, tried some beaches there, had some fun. And this episode, I basically call Texas versus Florida. What had the best experience for me? I'm not saying that one state's better than the other. Just saying one of those states had a better experience for me. At any rate, Texas v. Florida. Here we go. Get ready. Well, hey everybody. It's Buckle Boy here. You see this? This is called sand. And that means that these are my beach shoes. And I guess that must mean I'm at the beach. Yeah, it's beach week. It just started to rain a little bit, but I'm out here with Birdman, and it's a beautiful day. Just out here trying to find something, trying to get on a piece of gold or something. Yeah, my wife's here. That's her feet. We'll check back in if we can get anything good. I want to interrupt this exciting moment to say I don't film beach hunts. Something about filming a penny, a clad dime, to each their own, but that just kind of makes it, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right to me as a person who hunts for old things on land. At any rate, the other thing about this is that I don't want to destroy my whole enjoyment aspect. I'm at the beach to relax, even though I'm being pounded by surf and pulling up scoops of 25 or 30 pounds worth of sand at a time with a pulse machine that goes ridiculously deep with a pair of broken headphones, but it's relaxing, and so I enjoy it, and so I don't film. So here's the finds. Hey everybody, we are it is pouring down rain here. Woo! We decided to take a little break. Birdman's got some junk. I've got some junk. I think I got a silver earring. He's got a junk earring, looks like.
Bling, bling.
Yep. Looks like another junk earring. Hey man, you're rich, dude. What else we got here? Oh, that looks like a titanium. Well, that might be silver. I'm all shriveled up. I'm all shriveled, but there's an earring he's got.
I've got a good one somewhere, but I've got to find it.
Yeah, I don't see any marks. I don't see any marks. I think that was titanium, brother. Oh, Lord. What is that? Good Lord.
No corrosion, but it's...
No corrosion.
But it could be a fresh
I don't
rock.
see any marks on it, man, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I don't think it's good. Oh, yeah, I see a little bit of a backing coming off.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
it.
Well, that's some junky junk, but we tried.
Got to keep our jobs.
All right. Yep. Guess back to work. Okay, everybody. Here's some Florida finds. I spent a lot of time. The water is gorgeous. Oh my God! Can I just say, blue, crystal clear, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I found some cuts. The tides weren't quite right, but I did find some cuts and found some older drops, a couple of them, not many. Most of these are newer drops. The 2 dimes have been in there a while. Nothing's entirely encrusted. I mean, that's semi-encrusted, and that's been there a little while. But a lot of this stuff is newer drops. I did get one silver earring loop. I'm pretty sure that's sterling silver. The clasp that broke off there had a mark. I've got it in the other room. Anyhow, so that's decent. Got some pennies, 1 nickel, and a couple of dimes. No quarters. I guess people in Florida all use plastic. I guess they carry credit cards like normal people, you know. But I hate to say it, I am probably going to start carrying cash again because everybody seems to be charging an extra fee for using a card. Back where we started. Anyhow, this is junk, but it looked good when I found it. Now it's started to rust. Got this little Rainbow Bright Care Bear ring, whatever that is. It's just a junk ring, but it's fun. So yeah, a lot of times when I find things like that, I give them away on the beach, and I just didn't want to fumble through my pouch in the surf to get to that, to give it to a child, but I give away a lot of those things. This also had some weight to it and looked really good when I dug it, but it's not marked anywhere, so I'm pretty sure that that is not precious metal. It's just a nice heavy piece of junk. And my wife found a beautiful shell. She doesn't really like beach digging. She's like, no, hard pass on that. Give me something old. And I get it, because, you know, I was that way for a long time too. At any rate, that's a beautiful shell. So nice job to Digger Girl on that. Oh, and what is this? Oh, it looks like it's a gold ring. Oh goodness, it's marked 14K. I didn't find this time, actually. I found this the last time in Florida. So this is the type of stuff I was after. I found this the last trip out there. It's chunky. It fits my finger perfectly. Yeah, a great chunky men's gold ring. Wasn't to be this time, but those are the Florida water finds, metallic finds. All right, and here are the Texas beach finds. I mean, this beach, I call it Quarter Beach because it is loaded with stuff, especially quarters. But here's a tin scoop that we might actually put to use for something. I mean, I wouldn't put that for food, but yeah, pretty cool. Some lead weights. I've got 2 broken pairs of sunglasses that I'll have to toss out. One of them's, I think that's a prescription pair. Anyhow, yeah, but I hunted all around where these came up. I was like, man, let me find something good. I've got a broken pair of headphones, a la White's dual field. Rest in peace, White's. If anybody has a fix for these headphone brackets, now they're broken on both sides on my machine. Thought about zip ties. Maybe a couple zip ties would hold them on. At any rate, if you have any ideas, hit me up in the comments section. Then I have this earring that had obviously been there a very long time. Not precious metal, but fun. I got a lot of targets because the sand had been moved, and I hit some cuts that were really excellent. I mean, that's a ring. It's a junk ring, but that's still a ring, folks. And that's encrusted. I mean, absolutely, totally encrusted. Pretty cool. Hit all around in that, hoping to find more. I got a junk ring here. It looked beautiful out of the water. I thought, well, maybe that's silver with some fake stones. Not marked, not silver. Little charm. Heavy earring, not precious metal. Junk ring, junk ring, junk ring. Looks good, started to rust. Junk ring, I'll give that to some kid. Junk stuff. I did get, strangely enough, a $1 coin. Pretty wild. Yeah. Abraham Lincoln. $1 United States of America. Yeah, that's weird. Haven't found one of those. I got a euro or a peso. Maybe that's a peso. Yeah, that's Estados Unidos Mexicana. Mexicanos. That's Mexico. Mexican. 1 peso. I did get a couple of silver items. I'm pretty sure that's silver, but very rusted. And I know this is silver because it's marked here on one side of the catch. There's the mark 925, so that's a newly dropped silver earring. And I got this beautiful heart. That's obviously a new drop. It's not marked anywhere. It's got a little bit of rust spot on it. So I'm gonna go with junk, but pretty junk. Then in terms of coins, I mean, this place is always loaded. That's why I always go there. Every time I'm in town, I just know I'm going to load up on coins. You know, some of these have been there a very long time too. I mean, that's been there a while. You know, some of these encrusted pennies. Ton of pennies, pile of nickels. Again, some of them have been there for a very long time. And I also know that, you know, anybody in their right mind is going to dig a nickel signal on a beach. You know, so when I see a nickel that looks like that, that's been there a while, I know that I'm in the right spot. Also want to give a shout out to Metal Detecting NYC, Merrill. You've taught me a lot about beach hunting. A lot of things I had to figure out on my own because when I started beach hunting, your channel wasn't around. But you know what? It's there now. If you don't know it, Check it out, folks. Great channel, great content. Then, of course, you know, these dimes. Wow, green encrusted dimes. You know, anybody would have dug that signal. It's even got a piece of shell on it encrusted. I mean, yeah, those types of things, definite. Been there a while. And then last of all, this whole pile of quarters. That's why I call it Quarter Beach. I mean, I normally leave with about $20 in clad, but I dig my butt off. I mean, I dig, you know, 6 or 7 hours, you know, to get all this stuff. And I dig countless amounts of trash, like rusted, junky crap, because I have a pulse machine and I don't have a choice. So what you don't see is all the rusted, crusted pieces of junk. You don't see all the paper clips, the hairpins, the rusted ship pieces and iron nails and crusty, rusty nasties. So this is just, you know, the treasure. Yeah. So that looks like a great sort of a haul here. But the thing to remember is that Florida had a secret weapon up its sleeve. Let's see what that is. Well, folks, like I said, Florida had a secret weapon in winning the fight v. Texas. We were hunting there. It was a little small kind of a beach where people swam, and, you know, not a lot of high development and, you know, stuff. And we kept getting a couple of oyster shells here and there. And then we got this piece of 1800s stoneware in the scoop. And so we knew we might be close to something. And then some of these things, you know, before I recognized what these were, there might have been a couple of examples that I didn't see in the scoop. But that, my friends, is a piece of Native American pottery. And so we would be chasing other targets, and, you know, a couple of these pieces would come up. And, you know, that's, you know, when you're dealing with things that are hundreds, if not thousands of years old, that's pretty amazing. You know, some of these had a design in there that I assume was pressed in with a reed of some sort. I mean, this is pretty outstanding stuff. So here was the haul between us, and I'm just shocked. I mean, some of these pieces are downright gorgeous. You know, the amount of time it took to do all these designs and everything. These two pieces are pretty astounding. I washed the muck off of them in the water, and they've dried out a little bit, but these were found maybe a foot apart, chasing other targets, and as you can see, they fit together perfectly. So we kind of just dug a couple of other scoops out in that area, just hoping for another piece that matched, and it wasn't to be. But goodness, that's just exceptional. So, you know, when you've got Native American pottery coming up, that's really special. And yeah, so gosh, Mississippian period, probably about 1500 years old, I guess. So who will be the winner this year? Florida or Texas? Well, Texas had a lot of targets. I liked digging there. I loved some great Mexican food. Enjoyed the beach environment, the low-key nature of everything. But I'll tell you, beautiful sand, great company, great hospitality, hanging out with friends. Birdman, thanks again. And you can't beat digging up items that are 1,500, 1,000 years old. For that, the winner is Florida. Catch y'all in the next.